guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about some products that didn't exactly work out for me the way that I had hoped. I know some people find product fails or product disappointment videos to be very negative, but I want to put it out there that my intention is never to bash a brand or even to bash a product and make you feel bad if you like it or if you want to purchase it. I just want to share my experiences with you guys, be honest, because not every single beauty product I try out ends up working out for me. There are some things I just don't like or that don't work with my complexion, so I want to help you guys make the most informed purchases possible. So that's why we're going to talk about some products that were kind of a fail for me. Before we get into things, I do want to say hello and welcome to any of you who are new here to my channel. My name is Lauren. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I hope you will subscribe and stick around and come back for more of my videos in the future. And in the meantime, let's get into the products I don't really like right now. So this first one was a huge bummer for me because I had heard a lot of rave reviews, and from the way this product is described, I thought it was going to be right up my alley and I really wanted to like it. This is the Milk Makeup Blur Stick. This launched last year, I believe. It's been around for a little while. I have obviously a sample size that I got in a Sephora Favorites kit. I was really excited to try it out. Basically, this is supposed to be a silicone-free primer for your foundation that blurs out the look of texture and imperfections on your skin. It's in this handy little stick format, which I thought was really convenient. Most other blurring primers are in a tube or something like that, so I was really excited. I thought this would be a great product, and I had heard a lot of other YouTubers say very favorable things about it. The problem that I have with this product is that I don't even feel that it applies to my skin. Not that you necessarily want to feel your makeup on your skin. I do like products that are very lightweight, but this literally feels like it didn't do anything at all. And if I'm going to take the extra step of putting on a primer, I want it to either give me some kind of visible results or to do something. So basically, I feel as though when you rub this onto your skin, it does make it appear slightly more matte. It does have a slightly balmy texture to it, but then it doesn't really feel like there's even any product on your skin at all, which maybe if you do want something extremely lightweight, you would like, but I don't feel that this significantly filled in pores, minimized texture, anything like that, so I don't really understand what the point would be for me personally. I usually like primers that will fill in my large pores, acne scars, kind of smooth things out, or primers that help to control shine because I have a very oily skin. And for those that have dry skin, I feel that this makes your skin feel drier. It definitely feels mattifying, but it doesn't give any kind of slip or silkiness to the skin that you usually maybe would find with a silicone primer. So perhaps that's a trade-off for not using silicones in this product. I don't know. I just didn't notice that it made my foundation last longer or go on any more smoothly, so it just didn't really do anything. And to me, why would I ever want to buy the full size of a product or continue to use something if it's sort of superfluous and doesn't actually do anything for me? So this next one, I honestly don't know if the product formulation itself is the issue or if I just got an expired piece of makeup. Either way, this was an issue. So I recently went to Walmart and I picked up a few products from the brand Found. I believe they are a Walmart exclusive brand, or they're sold online perhaps. I haven't seen them in any other stores, and they're supposed to be a drugstore brand that's formulated with some more natural ingredients. They're not like 100% a green brand, but they are supposedly using some more plant-based ingredients in their formulations. The price point was pretty reasonable, and I hadn't heard anyone really talking about their products, so I was very curious to kind of see what they were about. Not to mention the fact that their packaging was super cute. Like, look at this lip gloss packaging with all the little polka dots on it. I think it's very sweet. I like the gold accents. This is one of their kind of like lipstick formulas. So I picked up 2 of these lip products as well as their powder foundation and their blush. So far, I will say the powder products have been quite nice. I think the blush is beautiful, and it may be a dupe for the Hourglass Ambient Lighting blushes. I don't personally own those, but it looks very similar, and the finish to me makes me think that it is probably a dupe. The issue I had, or the real disappointment with these products, were the lips, specifically the lip gloss. I didn't even get past the point of like being able to wear this for more than a few seconds because number one, the second that I applied it, it smelled chemically and it burned and it just reeked of chemical nastiness. Even smelling it now, it just seems a little bit off, which makes me wonder maybe the display in my Walmart store was very old, and with it being more natural, maybe this product expires more quickly, so maybe I just got an expired lip gloss, because it very much had that something about the consistency, something about the formula that felt off. Like smelling it now, I don't know if it's supposed to have like a minty oil in it or something like that, but just something about the texture, the way that it went on, the way that it felt, I didn't like. It was kind of oily. Like I said, it was burning my lips. It freaked me out the second that I put it on, so I immediately took it off and put on something else. So I personally am a little afraid to purchase another one of these lip glosses or to try another shade, because I don't want the same thing to happen. If you have used these and you like them and you know that it doesn't have a weird chemically taste, if you think mine was expired basically, let me know in the comments because I don't want to say that it's the product if that is the actual reason I had that experience. Now the satin cream lipstick I didn't have that same kind of adverse reaction with. This was better, but it wasn't my favorite product. I felt that it did tug and drag on the lips quite a bit. It's one of those formulas that goes on quite dry, but then once you're kind of able to swipe on top of the lip product itself, it kind of gets more and more creamy. So I don't know, it was pigmented. The color Lotus I had here was pretty. It's sort of a fuchsia pink, very summery. So this was definitely better, but I didn't love it. It also has no scent, no flavor, nothing like that, and it did kind of have that chemically taste to it, the kind of processed smell. I was not a big fan of that, so all in all, I think the Found lip products did not impress me. I'm not really into them, but their face products, the powder foundation and the blush, were really nice. So I haven't given up on the brand yet. I still want to try some more things to kind of formulate my full opinion, but the lip products, not so great. This next one is an expensive one, so I think that it's worth mentioning. So a few months back, I decided to bust out this sample of the Dior Show mascara that I had picked up as like a point perk from Sephora a little while back. And I honestly don't think I've ever tried a Dior mascara before, so they're a very expensive luxury brand. I was pretty excited to give it a whirl. This has a very, very fat, natural bristled wand on it. So number one, the first thing I didn't like about this is that because the bristles are so big, I find it a little bit difficult to apply to your eyes without getting mascara everywhere. Second thing I didn't really care for is that here it is with this very large brush, but I felt that I didn't even get that much product on my lashes. I didn't notice that they were more volumized, that they were lengthened. It was a very natural looking mascara, and considering how expensive a Dior mascara is, it did not seem worth that price tag at all to me. The third thing about this mascara, and this could be something you love or that you hate, it is heavily fragranced. It smells legitimately like perfume, like an expensive luxury fragrance, which maybe in certain makeup products I wouldn't mind so much, but I found that irritated my eyes upon application. So I didn't dig the fragrance. I kind of felt that it was a little bit unnecessary, and I didn't love the formula or the brush enough to kind of look past that. So I used this, I would say, probably 5 times or so, and then kind of gave up on it because I never really liked the way that my lashes looked. I didn't feel that it did anything special for me. It wasn't incredibly long wearing. I would notice some smudging around my eyes by the end of the day. It was just kind of an all-around disappointment. So again, I'm glad that I got to try this in a sample size instead of going out and purchasing it for myself, because it did not work out for me at all. On the mascara train, I did just recently try out another mascara that I did not like at all, and it makes me really sad because I love Pixi and there are a lot of their products that I enjoy a lot, but I have never found a mascara of theirs that I particularly like. I've been disappointed by all of the Pixi mascaras I've tried. Their lash primer was actually pretty good. I tried that out in a recent makeup playtime video. But this mascara, this is the large lash mascara. The packaging is really cute. I love the whole green thing that Pixi has going on. But again, so this has a natural bristled wand. It's a little bit fat, but it's shorter than the Dior Show one, so it's a little bit easier to control. I just felt that this did not really apply any product to my lashes. I'm someone that prefers a more dramatic, volumized appearance to my eyelashes. I have quite big eyes, and so if I'm wearing even slightly smoky eye makeup, my eyelashes will just completely get eaten up in my eyeshadow if I'm not wearing something that's a little bit more intense and thick. So for me, this formula, it was just not what I was looking for at all. It was a product that was sent to me in PR, so I did not purchase it myself. I didn't pick it out. It was just sent to me, which I do greatly appreciate. It's really awesome to be able to try a bunch of different products and not go broke in the process. But I personally just did not get along with this. This isn't something that I would buy with my own money. Now, I think if you are someone that prefers a more natural lash, if you're someone that likes a more minimal makeup look, that doesn't want a very thick, not necessarily clumpy, but that like really heavy, black, wet looking mascara on their eyes, and they want something that's much more soft and daytime appropriate, maybe you would like this. I just didn't even really notice it enough on my lashes for it to be worth it to me. Another product that came from that same PR package from Pixi that I was disappointed by was their Eye Bright liner, and I was really excited for this because it's a nude liner, and I feel like a nude pencil is beautiful when you apply it to your waterline to really brighten up your eyes, make you look a little bit more awake and refreshed. And I don't know if I have a nude liner in my collection currently, so I really wanted to try this one out. Pixi is available at Target. It's not the most affordable drugstore brand, but it is certainly more affordable than some things from Sephora. So I was really hoping this would work out for me, and unfortunately the issue with this is it just does not last in my waterline. I will apply it, and then within less than an hour, it's just gone. And if I'm going to apply any kind of eyeliner to my waterline, it needs to have some kind of lasting power. And I don't even have particularly watery eyes. I do have allergies. It is allergy season, so my eyes are perhaps a little more watery than they are other times of the year. But that being said, I really need something that's going to stick on, and I believe this is supposed to be a water-resistant formula. So, but it wasn't to me. And if you've tried this and it's worked out for you wonderfully, let us know in the comments down below. Is there any kind of trick to it? Maybe if you just had a different experience, but I personally have not found this to be long wearing enough for me to recommend it. And then this next product, okay, so I think for what it is designed for, it is a total fail for me. It could still be fun, and I could see it having some uses, but I think it's important to talk about so you know what you're getting yourself into. So I recently got sent some PR from Almay, and one of the things they sent me was one of their new Make Them Jelly Highlight Illuminators. This is the pink one. There's also a blue toned one. So the packaging is really, really cute. It's got this like gemstone kind of cut detailing on the top, and the lid is shimmery. The whole packaging actually is iridescent and sparkles kind of a pink sheen in the light. When you open it up, there is kind of a stopper to make the product a little more airtight so it won't dry out inside. But it is basically this pink jelly. Now, I was thinking this was going to have a more liquid texture, but it doesn't. It's really weird. It's like a mousse almost. It reminds me of that gack that you have when you're like a little kid. It feels very wet, but you can squish it, and it's not spreadable. It's chunky. Like, it feels solid like GAC does. So you can't really get that nice sort of creamy application with it that I would expect from a more cream or liquid highlight. Like, look at that, just chunking up on my finger there. It's just like, it's kind of gross and weird looking a little bit. Now, the thing about this is it is basically straight up iridescent glitter. When you apply it to your skin, there's not really any base pigment to it. It's just really microfine iridescent sparkle, which can be really pretty and really fun, I'm not going to lie, but there is no way in heck for me for every day that this is something I would apply to my cheeks as a highlighter. And I think that's a thing about this for me, is it's marketed as a highlighter, as if this is something you'd want to apply to your face. And to me, this is just way too glittery to be the kind of highlight that I would like to wear, especially for every day. What I think this would be fun for would be like for a festival or something, if you wanted to make yourself very sparkly and glittery, or even to apply this as a body glitter, you know, if you were going out to a party, going out to a club or something like that. This could be a really cool effect on the body, but I don't see myself wearing this on my face. So that is everything that I want to share with you guys today. Hopefully it was helpful to you to hear my experience with these products and why they didn't work out for me. Again, if you love them and they work for you, that is awesome. I'm not trying to knock you at all. You should share with us in the comments down below if you do love any of these products, because I think it's helpful to hear from somebody else what their experience has been, what their opinion is, because what my preferences are and what works for me may be totally different from you. So I always love the idea of creating a community and kind of coming to a collective consensus about things, because we're not all the same, and that's kind of what makes the world a beautiful place. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate your feedback. And again, if you're not already subscribed to my channel and you want to see more of my videos, I hope you will click that button before you go. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.